Hello students, today's our topic is human digestive systems. In previous lectures, I have explained about the alimentary canal. In 7th science, 7th standards, so in human digestive systems, when we eat food, so gets broken down into small parts and soluble substances. So during the digestion, as we will take foods, it starts their digestions. So the various organs of the human digestions supported to the digestive systems. In previous lectures already I have explained about the alimentary canals, and alimentary canals consisting many organs such that buccal mouth, your mouth cavity, buccals, esophagus, or you can say food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus, and rectum. After this, also alimentary canal consisting three types of glands: salivary glands, liver, pancreas. These are the parts of the alimentary canals, and all these parts participate during the digestive systems. So, how is the digestive system occurred in the human body? Today I will explain in details. So first we will take foods in your mouth. As you will take foods in your mouth, digestion also starting from your mouth. In your mouth, present are some salivary glands. In alimentary canals having a mouth or buccal cavity, esophagus, or you can say food pipe. Food pipe is a joint from mouth to stomach. What is a food pipe? Food pipe is a tube which is joined to mouth to stomach. After this, stomach is a type of bag. Left intestine, small intestines, large intestines, salivary glands present in your mouth, liver just below the abdomen. So, in human digestive system, first you will take your food in your mouth. In your mouth. As you will take food in your mouth, in mouth having a teeth, tongue, and salivary glands. So teeth helps us cutting them. Teeth are churning their foods in small parts, and salivary glands. What is salivary? Salivary is a type of liquid juice. And tongue mixed to food and salivary glands in your mouth. What is the work of tongue? Tongue is doing mix your foods and salivary glands, salivary liquids. So in the mouth, digestion of foods starts as soon as we put the food in our mouth. So in the mouth contains teeth, tongue, and salivary glands. The teeth cuts the food into small pieces, and the chew and grind it. Means what is the work of teeth? Teeth cuts foods into small pieces, chew and grind it. After this, the salivary glands is a secret watery liquid called saliva. What is a salivary glands? Salivary glands in mouth. What is doing food? Chew and grinding. Grinding. After this, in mouth, saliva present in mouth. Saliva mixed to the foods with the help of tongue. So after this, after the mixing saliva with foods, saliva is a digestive juice. What is a saliva? Saliva is a digestive juice. Saliva is a digestive juice. So, and this juice which helps to digest the starch present in the foods partially, not completely, only partially. The digested foods is swallowed by the food pipe, by the tongue, and goes down into the food pipe. Swallows the digested foods. Some parts of the foods digested in the mouth with the help of teeth and tongue, and that's partially digested foods is swallowed by tongue and goes down into the esophagus, means food pipe. So food pipe, what is a food pipe? From here, food pipe. What is a food pipe? Food pipe is a type of tube which is joins to mouth to stomach. What is a food pipe? Food pipe is a type of tubes to connect the mouth to the stomach. So known as the food pipe. Or you can say other name of the food pipe is a what? Esophagus. Okay? Food pipes is the other name is esophagus. Esophagus. Hagus. Esophagus. After food pipes. So during in food pipes, food swallowed in the stomach. Persistence property means slowly moving goes down into the stomach. During the vomiting, those foods come out from the stomach to mouth. It is called anti-persistence. What? Persistalis. By persistalis, food from mouth to goes into the food pipe, and from food pipe goes into the stomach. Stomach. What is the stomach? Stomach is a type of bag, thick bag, and present in the left side of the abdomen. So human is also humans digestive systems mostly occur in the stomachs, and the food is churned into the stomach during the 3 to 4 hours. Partially digested food when reached in the stomach, then in the stomachs that foods churned into small pieces, and each time taking mostly 3 to 4 hours. So this digested after the foods, partially digested food, this goes from stomach to small intestine. Where goes to this? Small intestine. First food as you will take in your mouth, digestive system starts, and after in your mouth, that food with the help of tongue and teeth mixed to each other with the saliva, and after this goes into the food pipes, and with food pipes with the help of swallowing in the persistence to the stomachs, and after stomachs that foods goes down into the after stomach to go into the small intestine. Small intestine. What is the small intestine? The small intestine is also a large tube. You can say simply, the small intestine is a large tube. This length is about 7.5 meter. So you can say, why is a large tube? This length is 7.5 centimeter, but this name is a small intestine because it is a narrow. So small intestine in the human beings is the site of completely digesting of foods. Means when foods reaches in the small intestines, foods have completely digested, and a part of food which we cannot be digested by all our body, this undigested and absorbed passes from the small intestine into large intestine. So after this, large intestine. Large intestine means food starts from mouth with the help of saliva, grinding with the help of teeth, churning, and goes into the swelling in food pipes. After the food pipes, they will enter in the stomach. After the stomach, it is entered in the small intestines. In small intestines, foods have completely digested, and after small intestines, those parts of foods undigested and unabsorbed, means in small intestines also foods absorbed. Some parts of the foods absorbed by the small intestines, because in small intestines having different parts of the different organs of the human bodies. So undigested food and unabsorbed foods of the foods entered in the large intestines. And in large intestines, when foods, unabsorbed foods and undigested foods, those parts of foods cannot absorb or digested by our body, that foods entered in the large intestine. And in large intestines, what is the large intestines? Large intestine is about 1.5 meter long, length 1.5 meter, but it is a wide. So the large intestines absorb most of the water from undigested and removed from small intestines. In small intestines, foods has completely digested, but those parts of foods does not digested, and unabsorbed parts of the foods enter in the large intestines. And in large intestines, water parts of the foods absorbed by the large intestines and remove it, and water parts is remove it, and unwater parts means unsoluble substances stored in the last part of the large intestines. So when we go to toilet, that time we will remove some unsoluble substances from the body, that is known as a waste, and their name is the feces, with the help of anus. Means here starting egestion. Egestion मतलब in taking foods. After egestion, here absorptions, digestions. After digestion, absorptions. After absorptions, assimilations, and after assimilations, ingestion. Ingestion here, ingestion, not egestion. Ingestion, and here egestion. Egestion means take out, unwasted means those parts of foods cannot absorb by our body, and unabsorbed parts of foods and undigested foods removed from the body is called egestion. So, from mouth to food pipe to stomach, stomach to small intestine to large intestine. And after large intestines, remove unabsorbed and undigested parts of the food from our body. It is called egestion. So, these are the explanation about the human digestive systems. So, today we have explained about the human digestive systems. So, next we will discuss about teeth and canals and more. Okay, thank you.